everybody, welcome back to Wigs with Steph. I'm Steph. Today I'm going to be taking my human hair wig. This is called Kim by Jon Renau in the color Palm Springs Blonde. For those of you who don't know, Jon Renau has a human hair wig collection. He also has a number of synthetics, and a part of his California Blonde collection, which is just a whole bunch of blondes to choose from. Palm Springs Blonde is actually one of the most popular blondes. Now the thing is, I own a couple different Palm Spring Blonde colored styles in Jon Renau's synthetic collections. One of the wigs I have with me here right now is called Zara Light in the color Palm Springs Blonde. Now have a look at this. This blonde is a lot more cooler than my human hair wig, which is also considered to be Palm Springs Blonde. Mind blown, right? Well, human hair wigs typically run warmer to begin with, and I do typically prefer cooler tones, like on my synthetic Zara Light here. As well as I'm not here to bash the more yellow tone. Like, I do think this color is also beautiful, but because I'm used to wearing cooler tones, I want to see what I can do today with my purple shampoo and deep conditioning it. The purple shampoo that I'm going to be using is this one here. It's called Color Balance Purple by Joico, and I've used this product so many times in the past because back when I grew my own hair, before Graves' disease decided to take a lot of it, I had my own blonde hair to keep up with. And when I would go to the salon, they would treat my hair, they would tone my hair. I'd walk out of the salon with this beautiful, multi-dimensional blonde color, more on the cooler side, and that's how I did prefer it. And so at home, I would have to keep up on that tonage, keeping away the brassy tones, the yellow tones, neutralizing those. And that's where the purple shampoo comes in. I prefer purple shampoo over conditioner. I find it works better. I see more of a result with it. And I've done this enough times that at this point, I'm fairly confident in my ability of having a near to perfect application at this point. The problem that newer wig wearers or new blonde hair wearers run into is the fact that when they use a purple shampoo, the end result comes out patchy, where they'll actually have, like, the ends of their hair will be purple, and then the midsection will be a pretty blonde color, and then the roots will be totally different, and they end up becoming so frustrated because they weren't going for purple or violet. Oh, that's my baby's name, Violet. They were going for a pretty blonde color, and they kind of just messed it up. And I can tell you guys the reason for that. Okay, first thing that you have to realize is that the ends of your hair is just considered to be more porous. And so what more porous means is when you put this highly pigmented shampoo onto the ends of your hair and the rest, it's really going to grab onto that pigment. The color is going to appear stronger on those types of areas versus, like, it's not going to be the same from root to tip. So that's what you have to kind of be aware of. Kind of assess the quality of hair that you're working with, or is there wear and tear? Like, are there areas that are more porous than the others? What I'm going to do, because I haven't done anything to this wig yet, guys, I don't know what's been done to it. It's in amazing condition. Like, I'm obsessed with this wig. I just want it to be a little cooler in tone. I'm not looking to lighten it. That's the other thing. Purple shampoo will not bring your wig lighter. It will not change the color of the wig. It'll just change the tone. Does that make sense? It's just going to help to tone your wig and take out the brassy yellow tones. And I'm going to be using the Joico K-Pack Reconstructing Conditioner to repair damaged hair. Now, my wig is not damaged, but I like to use it because it tends to be a little thicker of a conditioner and tends to bring in more moisture, and I just think deep conditioning wigs is always a good idea. Also, what I want you guys to keep in mind is I put some towels down right at the base of my mannequin head because we're going to be using purple shampoo, and purple can stain. I also have white sheets, like we're in my bedroom right now and I have white sheets. I do not want to get the purple shampoo on the white sheets. So I've laid down some towels. I've also got a hand towel handy. Just keep in mind, it might kind of stain your hands too. So if you want to, wear gloves. I don't have gloves. I don't care. It's fine. Okay, and don't forget this. Throw on like an old t-shirt. Ow, I just hit myself in the eye. Throw on like an old t-shirt or a PJ shirt that you're not gonna mind getting maybe purple shampoo on it, because it does tend to splatter around, and you don't want to be wearing lighter jeans like I was just wearing, or even like a light shirt. Just don't risk any sort of staining. So put that on. I'm also just wearing some black yoga pants because purple shampoo isn't going to show up even if it does land on the black. So this is what I'm wearing. Put something on. Go wet your wig and stick it on the mannequin head. Pin the ear tabs to the mannequin head because you don't want it moving when we do this, and let's go patch test. What I ended up doing is testing a little patch of hair at the nape of my neck when it was on the mannequin, big enough of a piece that I can see what's happening. Put some purple shampoo in my hand and I worked it in from top to bottom, starting at the top, moving to the ends. The ends are always the last to touch the purple shampoo because I find the end of hair typically is more porous. And so the more porous it is, the more it's going to grab onto the pigment. And we don't want one area to be more pigmented than another. So best practice is to always put purple shampoo on the ends last. And when I did that piece, it was within seconds I saw the change, and the ends especially was turning purple like almost immediately. So that told me my whole plan to work in sections on this wig was not gonna work, because there's no way I was gonna be quick enough within each section of the wig to make sure that one area wasn't gonna become we'll call it processed, over purpleized, over toned, I guess you could say. Because typically when I work on wigs or my own hair, I will just do it in small, teeny tiny sections, and I'll go one section at a time. I'll work really, really fast, and then I'll do the ends last, and I'll rinse it all out, and it'll turn out perfectly. But when I patch tested, this hair, for whatever reason, just grabs onto that pigment like it's no tomorrow. Literally within seconds, it changes it. Now, the bottle of the Joico shampoo, it says leave it on between 1 to 3 minutes. I have seen people on YouTube like put purple shampoo in their hair for 4 hours, sometimes even 1 hour. I think that is way too long. Do not do that. You're gonna get purple hair unless that's what you're going for. But if you're wanting just the yellow tones to be neutralized, then definitely do not do that. Be as quick as possible, move as fast as possible. And really during that spot test, if you find that it's picking that pigment up within seconds, you're probably gonna have to do it the way that I'm about to tell you I did it. So after that, I had to scrap the idea of going section by section by section, because there's no way in heck I was gonna be able to keep up with that and be fast enough to not turn my hair purple. So what I ended up doing, guys, which turned out perfect for me, was just getting a basin, filling it up with the purple shampoo at the bottom, and then I put some cool water in there, moved it all around, and then holding the ends of my hair up, I dunked in the top and the middle into the basin with the purple shampoo, and then I would take it out and I watched it. I looked at it, and then if it needed more, I dunked it back in, left it for a few seconds, keeping the ends out. And as soon as I started noticing it change, okay, time for the ends. So now I dunked the ends in, put it in for literally, I want to say like 2 seconds, because then when I took it back out to look at it, it was already done. It changed. It changed so fast. So I took it out of the basin immediately. I ran it under cool water. Like, I kid you not, guys, it was not even in there for probably a minute. Like maybe a minute. Probably not. I rinsed it all out. The hair looked perfect at that point. I did not want to dunk it again. There's nothing more I needed to do. It looked so good, although it was wet. So like sometimes it can be a little difficult to tell, and you really don't know until you straighten out your wig or turn it into a sleek style like this. That's when you're really gonna see errors. So I rinsed out my wig, I deep conditioned it. Then I just left my wig in the basin with the deep conditioner on. 5 to 10 minutes, maybe even 15. Read your bottle, whatever it requires, just leave it in. And then rinse it out with cool water. That's exactly what I did. And then I hung it back up on my mannequin head, wrung it out with a towel real quick. I sprayed in a leave-in conditioner at the end of my hair because I always want to protect the ends. And then I just left it there overnight, and it just hung there and it dried all on its own. And then come morning, I went and I straightened it all out with a fine-tooth comb and my straightener, and it just came out beautifully. This is literally the hair that I have always wanted. It's such a beautiful wig. I'm so happy I got it, and I'm just gonna keep on wearing it. I'm gonna wear this wig to my Texas trip. I'm gonna wear it in the airport. I am just beyond thrilled. Have another look. I feel like it's so me. I feel so much like myself right now. I feel like I can just, you know, play some music, vibe out to it. I just feel so good. My husband saw me in it. He just loves it so much. He also saw the more yellow version of it before I shampooed it. He also thought it was a little too yellow because I don't typically wear that, but as soon as I put the purple shampoo on, it's amazing. Highly recommend, but please follow the steps. If you're not wanting to turn your hair purple, then please follow all of these tips we talked about in today's video. If you want to watch my review on this wig, click on this video here. And if you want to learn the difference between human hair and synthetic wigs, click on this video here. I will put all the links down in the description, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys.